Okay, today I'm talk about I got the DJI goggles. I don't know if I mentioned it, but for Christmas, my family pitched in. They got me a Spark drone, DJI Spark drone. This little suckers are expensive, so I'm still learning how to run it. There's a lot of information that comes with it, so I would suggest YouTubing it and reading the material. That way you get familiar with it and then practice. My thing with this is I like the experience. The flight itself. I got already one, but using the monitor is one thing, but looking into YouTube with the goggles, I want to actually experience it myself. So I decided if my family already spent, half the cost for that and the goggles themselves, I got them on sale. These goggles are normally $450. And the DJI goggles are supposed to work with, I guess, all the DJI products as far as the drones. So they already bought me the drone, and I guess it's like a starter kit, and I ordered a couple extra batteries. Decided to get this because this is the way I want to experience flying this. Plus, I do a lot of video shoots, so I want to get better and better and know exactly what I'm going to be filming when I'm up there. So I haven't opened it yet, but this is this is how it looks like. It comes boxed up like this. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm hoping to. I was watching a guy open his up, and he tore his box up. But he had already. Oh, it's taped up. He had already been using it. And he was talking about the carrying case. He actually ordered the bag. There's a bag that comes. There's a bag that the DJI makes for the goggles, and I was researching that because I wanted a case for the goggles. He wasn't too happy about the bag, and I could see why. The bag itself, I think, was less than $20 for us. He says like 23 pounds, so I don't know if he's from Europe or Australia. It sounded like he was from Australia or something, but he wasn't too happy with it. So he spent a little bit more, because pounds is probably more than dollars. So I decided, well, I'm not going to go that route. And then I've been on Amazon to order to look for the carrying case for this. And I found like 3 of them. One of them said something about has an odor to it. I don't know what kind of odor an odor would have with a brand new carrying case, but it wasn't just one comment. It was different people who were reviewing that. So I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to go that route. And then there were some other issues with the button on this, I guess the turn on the button that turns on the machine. It keeps getting hit with one of the other cases. So I kind of decided, let's take off the little one. So I decided, well, you know what? I'm gonna open this up. I have a lot of. The hell, I don't want to tear this up either. I'm like the guy on there tearing up his box. So I'm trying to take my time. Okay, here we go. Okay, watching how I'm doing this. It's a little padded right here. It's got some pad right here. Let me show you here. Get the damn phone. I'm talking for this shit. That's what it looks like. This is padded right here. Can't see a damn thing on this phone here. It's padded. There's the goggles. Now you can't see my head. It's a learning working process. Okay, now that we get that open here. Ooh, it's like a brand new toy. Now I did look into before ordering this a while back. I did look into those VPV, FP, first person view. That's what I'm trying to say. Goggles that could go with the Spark. Now, what I was told, and this is by one of the Best Buy people, is you can tie them together, but they're maybe it's not going to be as clear as buying them directly, because these things are made for each other. The DJI products are all made for each other, so um, you might not get the full quality that you want buying different goggles that are cheaper price somewhere else to use with your DJI product. Actually, this is not too bad. I thought they'd be heavier. They feel comfortable. Now, I wear glasses. I was under the impression that I read I think on the website somewhere I read that you could still wear glasses with this. I don't see how you can wear the glasses with this when these things are almost right there. My eyes are almost touching the damn thing. That's how they look. They are comfortable, and they block out the light completely. I can imagine being in this thing and then flying that thing. By the time I get home, I'll be like this. Kind of like we go on the boat in the water all day, and you come home and you're like, go to bed like this. Man, I'm on a water bed. I can just imagine being on this for maybe an hour, because I only have 4 batteries. And I'll be in the simulator mode. It's got some on the left side here. It's got a couple of connections. I have to figure out what the hell it's gonna look like. It's a small USB connection right there. Little cover covers it up right there. Underneath, it's got some couple of buttons and a rolling switch here. Not sure what that is for either. And then I'm assuming that this is the power on, power off. Oh, that's probably where it connects right there. Let me get the rest of the stuff out. Keep you in suspense here, eh? Let's get this. Okay, this goes in like this. Obviously, I don't want to be taking the box out there every time I go out there. Oh, another thing. I ordered this through the DJI website. When you're looking into these goggles, it'll recommend for this connector. It's like a mini USB. I don't know what the kind of connector there is to a USB connection. Now, what I found out is when I was trying to do my uploads or downloads to the software, the firmware, it'll say the firmware on your DJI product, the Spark and the remote. I couldn't. You're supposed to connect them together, the drone and the remote. Well, I didn't have this adapter to connect them together because they're both small on both the remote and the Spark unit. So this is a USB adapter. Now I got this also last night with this goggles and my carrying case. Once I hooked it up, then the process went smoothly. The update, because you can't do like the flight simulator without doing all the updates. Once I was able to, I utilized this and it made all the connections, connect the drone with the remote, and it'll kind of step you, take you step by step. Once it does that, then I was able to go ahead and it was making the communication a lot better than what I was trying to get done before I got this. So, and this was like $5. And you might be able to spend maybe $4 at the Radio Shack or something, but this is something you're going to need. So I would recommend ordering it if you're going to order the goggles, because it's telling you you're going to need this. I think you're going to need to connect the goggles to your remote so they can talk to each other. So the remote is getting the information. It should be I'm just guessing that it'll push the information onto the goggles. So I'm guessing you'll have a wire to the remote. Maybe that's what this is for right here. That's what it looks like on this one. What the hell is it? Oh, right here. That's what it's for. I don't see any other. I don't see any other place you can hook it up to. Looks like a different connection. I don't know. It's not going in there, but I ain't gonna force it in there. But anyways, I would recommend at least getting this if you're having issues with you're trying to connect your remote with your DJI Spark. I'll find out there's another connection in here. Okay. It's back in there. Let me get this the headband out. Here's your headband. See up here. Right up here, it's got to look like a place where it'll connect up here with this. You see that? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, it probably connects in like this. I ain't gonna force it in right now because I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I got here. I'm just trying to do an open box review on this. Let me show you how it looks in here. So that's how let's see here. Got a plug, a USB plug here also. It's all nice padded. Something in that box. But paperwork. Yeah, manuals. What the hell? Oh, there it was. This up. It goes like that. I just taped this one. I can't record it. Shit. I'm trying to do without tearing it apart. Get the shit out of this. What do you use? Glue? This thing's glued in there. Glued on there. Look at it, it's got tape in there, but yeah. It's got tape on the other side, but what the hell kind of tape do you use here? I have to go to the manual. There's something in here. I gotta be a cable that connects the unit together. Got a little cloth with it. Clean the lens. Okay, this is the cable that goes from, it's a USB cable, but that's probably what goes to the goggles here where I was trying to use the other one. It is different from the one from the remote. I don't think this will work. Got some kind of clip. Not sure what I got. What I'm gonna do with that. I'm guessing this is for the power supply. Right here. See on this end here, it's It actually looks like where I was trying to plug the other one in, and then it hooks to USB. This looks like a power supply for the goggles. So I have to figure out how long that the goggles would last as far as power. But once I just want to do a review on unboxing this. What comes with your the goggles? So we're talking about 2 sets of cables, a manual that's pretty much glued to the bottom of this. Here's the rest of the manuals. All the different languages. USB connector to the power. The goggles themselves, and they actually feel really good. They seem, I thought they'd be heavier. They're not that heavy. The padding around here is pretty comfortable, and it does blocks all the light. Blocks all the light. So I can just imagine how it's gonna feel. And then this, I have to figure out how to do this. It's got a switch back here. This one, I guess, opens it up. You see, kind of like a little rolling switch. Probably look ridiculous, but you know what? If I'm out there and I'm flying like a bird, I don't give a shit how I'm gonna look. Anyways, I hope this helps. When I figure out how to run this shit, I'll. Oh, and you also got this little clip, like I said, and the little rag, the little doohickey here. So that comes with this package here. Now, like I said, I did get the normally $450, and I got it directly from the store. Now, the store says up to December 31st, you get it for $400, $399. So you save yourself $50. So more like I saved myself $50. But this turned out to be an expensive piece of equipment, I could say. But I plan to keep it for a long time, get really good at it, and then break out the bigger one, and then see what happens from there. But anyways, hopefully this helps. All right, good luck.